more human beings. We really do. Like, I mean, I obviously I've interviewed quite a lot of politicians over the years. I don't tend to do the gladiatorial interview. I mean, I can, but I don't tend to do it because I think other people do that, and that's the way that they do it, and that's absolutely fine. That works for their show. But for my audience, they want to hear what people have to say,
Yeah.
and oftentimes, if you give somebody enough rope, eventually they will hang themselves, if you know what I mean. Like, I mean, if you just let them talk, if you let someone like Priti Patel talk, then you can listen and actually, without being unfair, by and large, it sometimes won't make that much sense. But that tells a lot about the person if you actually do let them speak. It was really interesting. We had Keir on, the Labour leader on, Keir Starmer, and we had a really good discussion because I was asking things like, oh, you don't like being called sir, and he was talking about his mum, and he was talking about the NHS, and he was just, I mean, I did challenge him in certain things, but I really wanted to get to know him a little bit, because oftentimes when we get to know our politicians, it becomes too much like, and then it becomes terribly tribal. Like, if it's that thing of, oh, right, so you vote Tory, therefore you believe all these things. You've got these 10 things that you tick off. Or, oh, yeah, well, you're Labour, you believe that. And actually, as you well know, we're all somewhere kind of in the middle, oftentimes. Not always, but, just because you happen to vote for a certain person or at that particular time in your life, absolutely doesn't mean that you believe every single thing that they're talking about. So it was fascinating. And I did say at the end of the interview, I said, look, I would love to get, and I really would like to get Boris Johnson in and talk to him like a person. I don't think that would be possible because you just get a lot of bluster. But it would be interesting, wouldn't it, to be able to sit down and actually talk to him and find out what on earth makes you tick. Why did you make that decision? What was that about? Why did you think this is a good idea?
I think if Boris Johnson really opened up, it would sort of all come apart. That's the trouble.